Let's start this chapter with a story. Let's say a crazy man kidnaps you and 5 other people. You all wake up in a dark room with only a lamp and a table in the middle. On the table, there are 6 paper cups. Now the mad kidnapper walks in waving his gun, says, "Let's play a dangerous game." There are 6 paper cups in front of you. Everyone has to crush one using their palm. Under one of these paper cups, there is a knife. 5 are empty. Now he points a finger at you and says, "You will decide whether you go first, fourth, or go last. These are your only choices." Now if you manage to tell me which cup has the knife, I will let you go, but only when your turn comes, not before and not after. Anyone who refuses to comply never leaves my den. Now you have a decision to make. Will you go first? Will you go fourth? Or will you go last? You surely don't want to go first, as you don't know which cup has the knife and which one does not. You wouldn't like going in the 4th position either, as there still could be a cup with the knife remaining. However, it sure beats going first because it has cut the guessing game to half and is better than having to choose from all the cups remaining. Your best option surely will be going last. If 5 people end up with empty cups, you know for sure that the last one has a knife. You can beat the kidnapper's game and walk away. If one of the unfortunate souls end up crushing the cup with the knife, you can just tell the kidnapper you know where the knife is while pointing at the person crying on the floor and walk away anyway. Either way, if you go last, kidnappers shock and you rock. So it's best to make your move last or act last. And that's how positions in poker work. Each seat at the poker table falls in a certain category, which allows poker players to easily identify what hands they should be playing and how they might expect their opponents to play. The reason for playing different hands from different positions is simple. It's about who gets to act before, you or your opponent. We will just explain the logic behind that. Let's first look into 3 categories these seats can be grouped in. These 3 categories are 1. Early position, 2. Middle position, 3. Late position. In a 6-player table, the first 3 seats fall in category 1, which is early position. These seats have to take their decisions before everyone else, so their task is very difficult as they have no idea as to how the other players will make their move. The only way to safeguard themselves in these positions is by playing high-end hands like Ace-Ace, King-King, Queen-Queen, Jack-Jack, 10-10, 9-9, 8-8, 7-7, Ace-King, Ace-Queen, Ace-Jack, etc. Mathematically, these hands have a higher percentage of winning, so playing these hands take away the fear of the unknown. In the next category falls the 1 seat after 3 early position seats. Since this seat has a few players before them and a few after them, they can make their move after they see what the early position players are doing. If the players before them choose to drop from the game, they can play a lot more hands like Ace-10, King-Queen, King-Jack, King-10, 6-6, 5-5, 4-4, etc. besides the hands mentioned earlier. In the 3rd and last category are the 2 seats that comprise late positions. The last seat to act in any round is the dealer, who makes his move after watching what other players are doing. That's why that seat always has more information than any other player and is the most preferred seat in any round of poker. Since the seats in late positions have almost no surprises waiting for them in terms of action from other players, they can play a wider variety of hands like Queen-Jack, Queen-10, Queen-9, Jack-10 suited, 10-9 suited, 8-9 suited, 7-6 suited, 4-5 suited, and also pairs like 2-2 and 3-3, etc. when players before them fold in a particular round. Do remember though that with small suited connectors, you should play cautiously. The other method of looking at positions is knowing if you are in position or out of position. When you have to take your action before other players, you are out of position. When you act after the players have made their move, you are in position. Easy to guess which is a more comfortable position to be in. It's when you know what others are doing, which is when you are in position. These broad guidelines help you take your decision with regard to the kind of hands you should be playing from various positions. Also, they give you an idea of what your opponents might have when they are betting from a certain position. Poker is more fun when played in a strategic manner. Keeping in mind, these guidelines will help you have more confidence in your play. After a hand of poker completes, the dealer button is passed clockwise to the player to the left of the dealer and everyone's position changes. Make sure that you change the choice of your hands as per your new position every time. And that's about it. We now understand what positions in poker are, how they work, and what categories they are divided into. Keep this in mind when playing your games, as it will help you take better decisions. Thanks for watching this video, and we will meet you in the next video.